this going? Oh, that's good because I went to grab the stream link to post it over in your Discord in the self promotion, and I couldn't find it myself on my phone. So I was just wondering if there was something up with it. But that's good to know, Moose. I don't know why it won't let me pull it up on my phone. Hmm. Well, thank you for joining me. You, I was just seeing if it was something on my end or something with my phone. I'll figure it out after this stream. Uh, but we are finally took over this place since the last time you've seen us. Uh, oh, there she is. It's like, why do I hear a zombie but I don't see one? Well, that's good to know. Uh, yeah. We are stripping this thing out because we need to put a workbench and a forge inside of our base. Because we can make a bicycle. Once we get a bicycle, we can move around the cities easier. Plus, the bicycle has extra storage. But did you know, Moose, that we can gain flight? And I'm not talking about using any cheats. My end goal is to fly over the land so we can get anywhere we need to go fast. What? This is my world, and I'm gonna take it slowly. Or as fast as I can. don't know. But we gotta get this place ready to make this little hole our little main station for anything and everything we're gonna build. Shoot, I might not need the porch down by the time I get all this up. Well, like in a different sense. Leather, mechanical parts. I don't think it takes mechanical, just in case. Oh, all I'm missing is a log, and because that, which means I can make this. Well, that's building. I can continue taking this sucker out. This is good storage. Oh, the wrench is just on fire. An enchantment presume? Oh no! You see, let me open it up. You can find mods for different tools, and this is called a burning shaft mod. It's on. I use it because it does extra block damage with the wrench or anything that you put it on, but 2, it also provides light. So when I'm stripping stuff at night, I don't have to have a torch placed somewhere near me. I just use the flaming wrench. This is all vanilla. You can also put it on your tools, like your shovel, your axe. I like to put it on weapons, but you can't put it on the knife until you can get the machete. Because our theory is it's too small for it to be on fire and be safe. Shoot, my prediction of probably having enough iron from stripping out this one hardened chest to put my forge down might have been not as far off as I thought it would have been. Well, you see, Smokey the Bear might disapprove, but it has been known to be effective to fight fire with fire. Okay, I hear another sucker around here somewhere. Let's go walk in the perimeter. I say perimeter, immediately come into this room. This is true. Yeah, I don't know the term for it, but yeah, the whole objective is to safely burn an area ahead of the fire that you're currently fighting, and enough to create a gap so nothing can cross over. Yeah. Ooh, that was lucky. I will admit, I'm not a very highly intelligent individual, but my brain is full of things that dope bone shake. Yeah. My brain is full of random information. Uh, Actually, it's the very first knife you can make. Uh, all it takes is 5 bones to make. And it's the way you would use to harvest. You sucker! That's why I tried to, when you were playing it, I was like, hey, make a shiv! I'm lucky that this place had this level 4 one here, so I can hold off making another one until I get closer to either a hunting knife or just skip over the hunting knife and go straight to the machete. Depends on when I decide to make another one, if I need to make another. Oh, understandable. That sucker. There is someone here. I hear them when I'm messing around out front. Well, in the first area. Oh, there she is. The bone knife is, like I said, good for harvesting stuff, but it's really good early game because it causes bleed damage. Another good early game weapon, I don't have one, is the torch, because you can light zombies on fire. And if gaming has ever taught us anything, tick damage is always good. Am I right, Moosin? Yeah, we're gonna strip this out. We're gonna put, actually, the forge is already ready, so I can move it down into my hopper. Put it right there. Hey, we got a forge. And holy cow, I was apparently not kidding. I got enough iron ingots from that one box. Okay, so what are we gonna need to make them up? Yeah, downside to big smashy weapons is that it takes a lot of stamina in this game, and sometimes you need that quick damage or damage dealt to them as you're running away to get your stamina back up. But if you take the right skills, let me pull up the skills real quick. You can make that work for you. Yeah, right here, Skull Crusher. You want to get down to here, and then you want Pummel Pete to here, because then you'll run out of stamina a lot less. Plus, there's a book line that you can learn. But I digress. We got some smelting to do. Because we gotta take those doors out. Goals, yeah. let's see. Day 2, I am currently level 16, but I have like methods that to my madness. Uh, one of the attributes you might want to bump up as much as possible is intelligence because it increases. It doesn't say it, but it gives you a increase in your experience gain. It's like a passive thing that isn't stated out loud in the skills right here. Uh, Plus all of your making stuff. Oh yeah. Uh, Understandable. Uh, Another tip is if you're playing solo, try to get this skill as maxed out as fast as possible. This skill being Lucky Looter, because that's going to affect the amount of good shit that you find and how fast you find it. Which makes quick looting like something before you get overswarmed by zombies a little bit easier. Now, we needed. What did we need for the workbench? More mechanical parts, and I can make the screws. Okay, I mean the nails. Okay. So, we're gonna put some iron in here. I mean, some wood in here. Get this a go. Come over here. Nope. We need those back. That. Okay. Put this iron in here too. We're gonna just get 30 of those guys going, and we are gonna start stripping out these vehicles. Like we said, we need mechanical parts. Easiest way to get those is to strip the vehicles. One, because of the sheer amount of mechanical parts you get. But there are some of the parts that you get from stripping a vehicle that you can then scrap down into more mechanical parts. Plus, we're going to need to clear out this area of these things anyways, because for first horde, this is going to be our base. Now, for those who are listening, just so you know, wherever you park your horde base, be it a house or taking over a POI or even building it yourself, the skull level of the object that you're using as your horde base determines the loot from the loot bags that you get from the horde. So, like I did here, I parked in a level 4 building, aka this fort, and I'm going to make this my first horde base, even if I don't stay here after the first horde, because that's just what I do. But that, and if we continue that same mindset as we move around, all the loot will still be at higher tiers. Every horde night, as long as we keep the thought process of moving to practically the same tier that we're living in now, or better. That is a later problem, not a now problem. Get these out, that out, mechanical parts out. Ooh, we're still gonna need more of those. Okay. And the nails that we're currently making. Now, downside to trying to make a level 4 or higher your base when you go to make it is it is a heck of a problem to clear out if you do it early game. But the overall benefits that you get from it are worth it. Because as it sits, every time we get friends that show up, if they drop loot bags, it's based off of, again, the house level. Ooh, look, there's a friend in the backyard. Hello, Skinny Pete. Oh no, he's feral! He's trying to eat my face! No! You can't eat my face! All I wanted to be was your friend and now you want to eat me. Why? Oh. We had to kill the new possible friend. For shame. I probably should knock that out actually and put a proper door right there. Eh. Surprise every now and then. Keyword there. Good. Bad surprises are, as this implied. I don't know what word to use. I'm sorry. Bad. Yeah. Pull up here, go over here, go to this page, grab that, and there. We're making a workbench. It will be done in 6 minutes. Once those 6 minutes, ooh, we're infected. Once those 6 minutes are done, we can start seeing what it's going to take for us to make our first bicycle. Well, our only bicycle. Looks like we need food, so we're going to eat these old sham sandwiches. Take some healing, because it does hurt to eat them. Hello, friend. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Oh. Now, tip for big heavy weapon users like sledgehammers and stuff like that. When they're on the ground like that, getting back up, definitely hit them then. Because that's when your weapon is going to do extra damage. I have a feeling I'm going to need some short iron pipes, so to get like 29 of those going. Because, yeah. Let's see. How much more time do we have? 4 minutes. Okay. That's enough time for us to do some base work. Clearing out some of the stuff that we don't need. But keeping an ear out for anything that might want to poke its dirty little infected head around. Plus, I need cloth. I have food. Okay. And here I got plate. But I thought of something that I need to make before that, if I can find it. Did they? Friends! Where are you? I just want to say hi. Oh, there's a hole right there. I will have to plug that in. Oh, wow. Come out. Wherever you are. Ooh. Yep, they're inside. Oh, there's one right there. There might be more inside. That guy. That guy's gone too. But apparently we are too, because we were not standing far enough away from the blast zone. But it's okay. You suckers. I'm gonna get you. There you go. Okay, so they're all dealt with. Now I'm gonna have to restart. No. Okay, that is nifty to know that they changed that. But we are gonna need a lot of duct tape for the stage. Oh. So. Oh, level 16. Okay, but we're gonna go over here. Bicycle chassis, 2 more mechanical parts forged. I didn't even need pipes for that. I did for that. Not nearly as much. Okay. I need leather and springs so I can get that started at least. Those crafted. And then we just need forged iron. And one more. Iron. Ooh, not much. We'll do 3 minutes worth. Get that going. Put that in there. There. Put that there. Get those. Pull that out. Inventory. Well, not my inventory, but my hotbar. No, I'm gonna knock this lower one out because I accidentally did not rotate it before putting it in. But that's a simple mistake. We will fix it. We will overcome. Because the zombie apocalypse, and if we don't, just get in here easy. We don't need that. Granted. Right. We also are in the process, like I said, making that bike. Just doesn't take cobblestone blocks. I think it's like 10. Yeah, like only like 4 of those. Also, we'll take half of this back. Because with that, we can make more cobblestone to make more blocks. Because, as you see, even though this is a tier 4 with a pre-built wall, that pre-built wall isn't very strong when the zombies keep on breaking down. So, we will fortify it. over here, we will place you, 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 now. We are going to come in here. We're going to go here. Let's see. The loops are done. Yep. Yeah, we can leave those in there for now because we got to wait 30 seconds for this. Okay. Actually, most likely not going to need any of this. Pull up this inventory, pull that fence post down. We made the same mistake again. It's L2 to rotate, it's R2 to, it's L2 to rotate, R2 to place. Okay. No, it's L2 to place, R2 to rotate. But now that we have the tires, the frame, and the handles, we can craft. Oh, and a mechanical part. But I didn't put those in the box yet. We can make a bicycle. There we go. We filled in the fence. Plus all that cobblestone we just got done making. We can go in here and make more blocks. Not a whole lot, only 34, but still. 34 is a good start on the chain. Putting something up in front of the weak barriers that we have. But that's the part. That's the dirty work. But not so glamorous part about taking over a POI. Just remember, could be worse. You could have had to make your whole base from scratch. If you're going to do that, I would recommend making a hole in the ground base with a kind of wall around a wide enough area that you could easily farm the land for food. Granted, I'm used to playing on the old PlayStation version of this, so I'm not this whole get-up is built off of not having these farm plots, which I will say are quite helpful. I haven't tested to see if they can grow stuff underground or inside buildings, but at the later dates probably. Ooh, another good thing about having the flaming mod on the wrench, you can use it as a heat source to stay warm. Granted, you won't be able to do that once you hop on a vehicle, but everything has its pros and its cons. I'm gonna hop on this, and we're gonna go find that buried supplies that we were originally going to do at the beginning of the day. We We might stop and kill zombies along our way. We might go back to looting as we go. We don't know. But the squirrel brain. If anything catches our attention before we get to where we're going, we might divert to do that. But I do have some buried supplies to get because I got missions to do to unlock the next trader before the fortnight. Oh no, the tree. We could easily break into that. But we're right here by the job. But we can keep that in mind for after the job. Granted, we will have limited space, but we can make that work. Now, modify. We're gonna take this off of this. This being the burning shaft mod, and we're gonna make a flaming shovel. What's weird about it is it's a flaming shovel that's made out of wood and stone. Downside to pulling that sucker out and using it is the fact that I just went loud and every zombie in the immediate area heard me. So we are time limited. We're gonna dig straight down to stone and then go from there. Holy cow, we found it already. You're bleeding. Oh, we do not have any first aid bandages, but yeah. Our bike is in the area, so we can. Ah, we. No, we got the package before we died. Okay. I was gonna say, oh shoot, we failed, but no, we got the package before we died. Our bike is over there, so we know where the area is. This gives us a chance to put up another box to put stuff in, if I had to. That's an easy fix. No, the good side to dying is that we don't have to eat or drink for a little bit. Downside is we gotta walk all the way over there without a bike. But we can do it with sheer determination and grit. Plus, it's not that. Turn that off. Get the rest of the wood out of there. And we are off. Now, we run towards the bicycle. One, to get our shit back. Two, because we have a high school garage. Yeah, I know, it sounds bad. But, got good loot. And to be fair, everybody in there is dead, so I don't think anybody's gonna mind that we're coming in to acquire the resources that are inside of it. Now, they might highly object to us grabbing it, but that's because they want to eat us. Now, the downside to finding good loot fast is zombies get stronger faster. But again, you're finding loot to correspond to that. So it's an endless cycle. Both good. And for those who are watching, this week we are going to have a schedule of today I am playing this 7 days. Tomorrow we are going to be playing some more Ark Ragnarok. On Thursday I am going to be playing Pow World for anyone who may or may not be interested in that one. And on Friday I have something special lined up. And I will leave the surprise at that. Let's see. This is a decent POI. If you really don't want to fight through this whole POI, the Motel 8 all you technically have to do is break into the manager's office right at the beginning, because that's where the stash room for it is. For a quick smash and grab if you need it. But I just saw something that caught my eye to divert me from getting back out to my bicycle. We have a locked cop car that we need to get into. Again, I know it sounds bad, but there's no one using it. It's the zombie apocalypse, and it's just going to waste. Ooh, this is the fun part. Okay, so what I'm about to do is highly recommended not to do. First, we're going to kill this zombie, just so she has less of a chance of coming in and attacking us. Ooh, sneaky. Food, free food. Gotta get the food. Ooh. Harvest animal challenge complete. Nice. Oh, because most of everything that I've been targeting has been humanoids. I say humanoid because they're human shaped, but not human anymore. That begs the question. How far gone in the zombie apocalypse do you have to be infected with the zombie virus that you do not count as human anymore? Like to hear people's thoughts. So, first things first, we're going to repair our... Oh, I need pipes for that. Stone for that. But we need to break down the durability of this top card to the next stage. But the risky part to that is there's a high possibility friends will show up instantly. And 9 times out of 10, those friends will be feral. Ooh, got him before he explodes. Reload. Back up. Reload. Keep on backing up. Big guy's done. That guy is gone. Switching over to the bow. Because this is just a crawler. And they move so slow that I can back up, walk away from it. That is different from when I just saw a peek around the car ahead of me. Got her. She's not dead. She's hurt. Oh! No! I had 5 health and a dream. Hey, she bled out. So it was a mutual destruction. This also allows me to come by, dump in any resources that I might have that can stack, and any resources that can't put into this one. Yeah, that's a ×8 scope. We're gonna put that on the pipe rifle because we only use that for when we think we can do it extra long range. Come over here to the forge. Get our wood back out. Because apparently we put the wood in the box. Don't know why. Get more pipes because our happy butt forgot to keep pipes on us while we were dumping stuff into the car. Well, the bicycle, but you get what I'm trying to say. Uh, we're gonna get some more of these pipes before we head out that way. Pipe guns. Good for early game gunnage, but sucky because, well, they don't do as much damage. But in the zombie apocalypse, anything to take out zombies is better than nothing to take out zombies. That's why if you absolutely have to, you can use the axe. Kinda wished it did bleed damage. Come on, if someone stuck a hatchet into your chest, you would bleed. Granted, there's zombies, so they really bleed? Or would it just be oozing? These are the questions that come up. Wait, I'm heading towards the trader. I'm heading the wrong way. We are running to get to our bike. Kind of wish there was. Uh, there is a biome diversity nearby. I could probably grab for it. Wait, why am I talking about experience? I had some level ups that I didn't use. Random squirrel. I will say, is this the U? No. First place I ever made in this version of 7 Days as my base was the UFO museum because I thought it was cool to have a UFO in my base. Too bad I couldn't fly it. You know how fun that would have been? Now, this is technically a lower tier POI than the one that we're at, but it has a better wall. I will say that. Over here in the back of the building is where we parked the bike. We need to make sure we get that back so we don't have to run around like we've been. Always remember, when picking up vehicles, you gotta empty the inventory, then you can pick them up. If they have anything, even if it is a single piece of cloth, it won't let you pick it up. We are going to search the cars because vehicle books are a thing. And once you guess it, the easiest way to find them is to find them in vehicles. Ooh, a chicken! Oh, hello, Skinny Pete. Looks like we will sprint in the area. There goes all three. I got 13 seconds of bleed going on. Now, what I was trying to do before those guys came up to me was I was trying to knock out this door or knock on it enough to create enough racket that the zombies would spawn and have them help me take the door out. Okay. Sorry, I was gonna see if I could cheese it. I might be able to now, but before I do so, I probably should repair and modify. I wondered back. You're vandalizing the this poor window. I'm actually. It's a lot worse than you think it is, Moose. As you can see, I'm breaking into a high school. but that's because the high school has some good. I thought you would laugh at that. But it's the zombie. I get it. It's so bad out there. I have to break into the high. I have to break into the school to get an education. I will say, we just woke up some friends, but we're gonna take a couple steps back. We're gonna read that book, scrap that, read those two books, take even more steps back, because here come some friends, and they're all nice and lined up too. Looks like we got two glowing ones. One is a bowler. And one is a spider. But I was always told those were called spider monkeys because of how they move around the battlefield. So the missus and I just call them monkeys for short. Oh shoot! We're out of ammo! At least for that gun. Switching over to the pipe pistol. Okay. We died, but we got a good portion of them out of the way, and one moment. I'm gonna have to stand right here for a second. My neighbor needs me for like a couple minutes. Okay, sorry about that. Neighbor needed help carrying something up. What? Oh, wait, we need those back. Those away. That away. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. We do have pipers. Do we have more down here? Yes, we do. Oh. Okay. Oh, the question then becomes, no, I have not found any explosive books. Okay. Then the question was going to become, uh, actually, you know what? We do have shell casings and tips. We ran out of ammo while we were over there. Might as well make some more. Well, he's a 60-year-old man and all of his family moved to Texas recently. So whenever he needs help, we try to be nice and help him out, and he does the same and vice versa. If you think about it, it's a parasymbiotic relationship. Yeah. Good thing is, the forge is not running, so we're at minimum sound making. There's less of a chance that anything will spawn while we're here right now. Also, uh, you said you like blunt like the heavy weapons. Uh, this is a good one. If you do the light attack, it covers a great area, but if you do the heavy attack, it's one precise heavy bonk on the head. Plus, with the right perks from it's called the pipe baton, but yes, it's basically a tonfa. With the right perks, it would be, yeah, no, not that one. Yeah, this one, electrocutioner. Down here, stun batons, which is the upgraded version of this, will always have a charge, and also killing blows will give you back stamina. You combine that with, I was already over there and then walked out, got out of it. Where is it? Nope, that's not what I was thinking about. But for you, with sledgehammers, you want to get all of these books, all 7 of them, because you want to get this right here. When you kill an enemy, you get all of your stamina back. So, the downfall of using a butt ton of stamina to swing that thing gets negated by the fact that if you kill them fast, you get all that stamina that you had used back to use on another one. But you missed it. While you were gone, I had put the flaming mod on the shovel, and we have a flaming shovel now. Okay, now I gotta think. Okay, so you can't put the flame mod on the Tonfas. That is good to know. But not on the Tonfas, but you can put it on a spear and make a flaming pokey stick. Now, every weapon type, no, you can't, and that's the bad thing. I wish you could, because I would so totally run around with a bone shiv and a tonfa as my main weapon set. But I think that's only because you use the left trigger for your heavy attack when on the system, and the right trigger for your light attack. Uh, I don't know what corresponding buttons they would be on computer, but yeah. Now, you probably could download a mod on computer to allow you to do that, but again, I'm on system, so I'm restricted to not having that to my repertoire. But after these last 3 rounds are done being made, we are gonna go hop on our bike. Oh, it's okay. They're both cross-playable. All either of us have to do is to set. Yeah, we'd have to set it to cross-play, and then there is a code on the last page of all your settings that it gives you that I would need to know or you would need to know to get the other person in. I just in case stuff happened today, I had looked into it earlier. That, and I have a friend that's been trying to play with me, and he has a PC, and it's been hectic trying to get stuff uh, just for us to play together. But actually, I'm going to show you that now. We're going to take a brief moment from this. I'm sorry if the screen goes black. Uh, so, I'm going to show this like this, but when you're doing all this, you go to this final tab, and then down here at the very bottom, you see this game port number. That is the number that we need to get from each other to do it. That can be custom changed or not. To fit your needs. You know what I mean? And as you can see, all you would have to do is go there and do that. Oh, we're gonna go right back into the game. Hey. Actually, that is the code. That's the port number for the server that I was pre-setting up just in case. I have archived it, but I can delete it. And as long as it's 4 digits long, I can't. I think. Well, you saw the title. The title of this server. uh, the title to this server is stream, so I know which one to go on to for when I'm doing this. Now, you can restrict the number of people that can join the server, but unless there's going to be more than 2 people, then it doesn't need to be a higher number. Uh, I was probably moving too fast. But you can also set passwords to the server. So only the people that, one, know the game port, and two, uh, know the password can join. Anytime I'm playing on a multiple person server, I create, I put a password on that because there have been plenty of times where random people just showed up out of nowhere, came in, messed with my shit, and then ran away like the chaos gremlin I am. More power to chaos gremlins, but can't have that. Yep, that's what I was just getting at. Uh, Downside to playing multiplayer on Ark is that you would need a friend or pull your money together with your friend to buy a server, or everybody would have to be within a general facility of each other. Uh, but that is another fun game to play with a friend. But also, the first time you step into any new biome, you do complete a challenge. And challenges are free experience, and free experience is good. We are casually just. Oh, yeah, that is completely understandable. That's why if we ever did it that did that, I would suggest getting into a routine of what we're gonna do for the day. That's what the missus and I usually do. Okay, today is a house building day. So what do we need to build a house? Today is a gathering day, or today is a go out and tame day. Because trust you me, it is trippy to die, respawn, and get slingshot across the map to your tether partner. Oh, also, it's weird, but to get your baton or your tonfa up, you gotta get tech books. And I only think that's because the tonfa turns a- into the stun baton at a later date. Time to break into a chest. Oh, wait. I was being a slave. Dum Dum, might as well wake up some more of the friends from inside so we can get more of those cleared out. You, my dear sir, need to go down. As you got, yeah, at the very least, I need to pick up my bicycle so I don't have to walk all the way over here again. That's a weird thing to be worried about during a fight with a bunch of zombies, but yeah. Just think of all the experience I'm getting from all these kills. Yeah, but when a zombie's crawling up, getting up from the ground like that, the damage that you do to them is equivalent to sneak attack damage, and it's called stun damage. So, in a way, if you get your sneak attack high enough, you can do extra stun damage. But if your sneak attack's high enough, you won't need to do stun. Now, this is the tricky part. And that is killing this sucker without letting him get too close to you. Because of that. Boom. Once you do enough damage to a cop, he'll start running. Once he starts running, he's on a timer. Oh yeah. Oh, it gets more visually weirder once you realize you can pick up motorcycles, mini bikes, the gyrocopter. Any vehicle could be repicked up as long as it has an empty inventory. So, picture that. Some skinny dude in the zombie apocalypse running around offing off zombies that are attacking him with a motorcycle on his back. They'll never catch me. You'll never get me alive, copper. Put that in there. Oh, we need the wood. Sorry. Keep on forgetting that I can't put the wood in there. But we do have more gunpowder that I apparently didn't see the last time I was making rounds. And we got 11 rounds of 7.62. We got a lot of this 9mm. Eventually, we will clear out those zombies. Wait. What does it take? What does it take? One more book. Okay, while those are making, we're going to take a temporary drive over to our friend, the trader, because with one more Forged Ahead book, yes, no. Yes, they do technically respawn, but they don't get their life back. Unless they're glowing. Well, yeah, unless they're glowing. Because glowing zombies are radiated once, and radiated once regenerate life. And they hit harder. Radiation colors go from normal, no radiation, to green, to blue, and then finally orange. Each radiation color in the tier that increases how much they regenerate over time and how hard they hit. Now, we're not that far from home, and we're going back. But I forgot something inside my boxes that could have helped me out during that fight with the two radiated ones. There is an item called a rad remover. What it does is it gets rid of radiation from zombies enough that radiated zombies do not regenerate life.
Didn't we agree?
For a short amount of time after they get hit.
Good morning. There's the goddamn door.
Okay. We have a hard decision to make. And I would like your opinion on this. We have more 7.62 rounds. But the book that he has that I have highlighted allows us to find honey in trees. Not stumps, but fully grown trees. Which one should we go for? getting feedback on that. I'm going to back out of that
For
and come
fuck's
over
sake, what
here
is it now?
and sell him. Ah, the 7.62 round just means that we can fire the pipe machine gun more. Honey gets rid of infection. But in the same sense that honey gets rid of infection, dying does the same thing.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so he doesn't have the book that we were looking for. You sucker.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery.
Another good reason to let's pick up. You're not too late. I delayed the decision making
If you want a job from
until
me, you'll do. What are you
I got some
standing there
feedback.
for? Don't you have work to do?
When you're selecting a reward like that, if you don't have the space or you don't want to make a decision right away, you can press the back button on whatever you're doing. So on controller, it would be circle. I don't know what it is on PC. And it'll allow you to back up to the list of regular things that he would say. So you can select going into his store or waiting until you have all the information you want to know. But another reason why getting your intelligence up high off the rip is good is this perk right here. Every time you do jobs from him, you get access to, you get more money, and he has better stuff. But the very bottom one is the one that you want, which you need intelligence of 10. At the very bottom one, during the adventure, you can pick 2 rewards instead of 1 to get double the loot. That includes the challenges from the challenge menu. And let's all say it together. More loot means more shit. More shit means more survivability. More survivability means better time. Now that we're here, we're going to hop off our bike, pick it back up, and continue what we were previously doing before we got killed. Now, if you were asking if the zombies respawn in general here every time we die, every zombie that we cleared out in the POI is taken out of the POI for the respawn. Meaning, when the zombies respawn from you coming into the area, all the ones that you have previously killed are taken out of that equation. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Oh, I've been snapped. I don't know if it affects it or not, but I swear to anything that any zombie that is wearing a helmet has a harder time to take damage from their head. But headshots are worth more damage. I think it's like 1.5 times damage to do a headshot over a regular body blow. And depending on your skill set, you can go from anywhere to 2 damage to, I think I seen on someone playing this game once had 6 times damage whenever they stuck, causing practically anything that they shot with a crossbow to die instantly. Oh, that is a beautiful sound. That is the daily airdrop. And since we're looking for Forged Ahead books, we probably should go over there. That can be set from anywhere from never coming in to every day. It's a simple setting change inside of the settings when you create the world. Now, as you saw earlier with the chubby guy who was wearing the bowler jersey, if you come across the heavy set people with the, I want to say, Hawaiian shirts, they're called tourists. But my question is, what kind of tourist comes to the middle of, I want to say, like, I don't know off the top of my head, but it's like somewhere in Nevada. And where you too, my dear good sir. Yeah. Oh, trusting me. Probably gonna stream till at, well, in game midnight, and then probably call it there for the day. But no matter what I do, I am going to get that loot from the high school, or at least the rest of it, before I call it quits on anything. Let's see, lucky looter number 1, find more money from loot that I find. Ooh, a farmer bundle. And a book bundle. Hey, there's the book that I was looking for. Pick this up. We're gonna take a temporary detour. Take off a lot of zombies. because we are trying to go home. Because if I could go home, I can make block clicks. Oh! This is a weird glitch that happens. If you get shoved in a corner by a bunch of zombies, you can get shoved out of the building. But, and here we have... Oh, we had more books that we picked up. And here we have a single thing that we were looking for. Everything we were looking for was apparently in this one. Okay, so let's fire this thing up and get some more iron out because it's always good to have more block picks. Okay. Ooh. Nope. That's more than enough wood. Here we have... Oh, yeah. There's things in here too. Get these ones going. Well, we'll wait for the rest of the iron. Do, do, do. Here and here. That, that. Oh, oh. That. That. Actually, we don't need this right now. Okay, so potato, 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 and then we're gonna pull up our inventory. Nope. We're gonna open this up, put the potatoes in here, get these three out, and then we're gonna put some aloe in because I've been forgetting to put aloe in so we can make bandages if we have that knowledge. Let's see, that would be medical. Yes, we can at least make the first aid bandage. And apparently the fortification medicine. But I digress. Over here, grab this, grab this. We have mercury. We have regular. We have purified water. Like, why am I worried about food? I got 2 cans of food, and I recently passed away, so. But that there, put that there, that here, that. Oh yeah, that there. That's why they weren't stacking. Okay. Oh, here, this, we're gonna pull up our inventory. We're gonna grab the bicycle. We're gonna put it in. And here we go. Back out to the high school. Rolling. And the funny thing is, the job for the trader is not that far from where we've been doing work at, aka looting. And it's to retrieve the supplies, so I might use that. Grab the loot, reset it, and grab the loot after going straight for the specialty stuff. see if we can finish breaking into this without being noticed. Now we hit the reset zone. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Let's get outside so we can take a better look at what we got. First things first, don't take this raider outfit off because we have a level 3 scavenger outfit. Not only is it higher level, but it also allows each different armor type has different bonuses. And it also has each piece of the armor has its own effects. Let's see. Learn those books. Come over here. We are going to press that to modify because we found a helmet mod, which allows us to do this. See in the dark. So we won't have to rely on the Burning Shaft mod anymore. Granted, we can still use it because it's still got its benefits. But, like I said, we don't have to use it to see it in the dark anymore. Now, doing what I'm about to do does technically earn you a nickname called a Dirty Double Looter. But, doesn't matter. Again, more loot equals more stuff. More stuff equals more survivability. More survivability means more shit gets done without you have to rely on spawning back in or getting back to where you were at. Hello, man. Okay, now come over here, hit that. It says it's on this floor. this room. That's a weird spot for it. But I digress. Oh, so that's what they that or yeah. Okay. But yeah. Now that that has been looted, I can go over here, re-loot this truck for any supplies that might have respawned in there. Come over here to this, grab that book, use our first aid bandage, come to the bike, open up the storage, and we are going to put that, 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 those, that. Then, like we did when we first looted this place, we are going to knock out this window. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. And I'm out of here. Read these books. Take that off. Uh, take that out of that. Oh, that. Okay. Grab the bicycle and then off to the trader I go after I do that and actually turn around and scum loot. Nah, I don't have enough space. Just gonna have to remember. Next to the Motel 8.
This fuck. You think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein. Name's not important. It's a deal. Disappoint me, try anything smart, and you'll get a new start.
We're gonna start with that. So those, that, all that. And these guys.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Take that off. Grab that. Right. Put that on. Take this. That goes back. There, dear, and this can go up here. Oh, I care. This needs to be brought down back. We're gonna hit that hill.
Look quick, buy quicker, piss off fastest.
We're gonna grab that.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
we're gonna go over her. We're gonna go here to that. We're gonna go here and then here. Check the toilet. Nice. Bird. Where's the carnival bird? Nothing more this way. This door. Here, resources from that port. I knew this was going too easy. What? That was by the skin of my teeth. Come over here. I saw this sucker as I was trying to get that pile of ammo. Finally. Come out here. Come out to the bike. Stack everything I can. Eat. Eat. Drink. Eat. Sword. That'll be later today. Now we go back. Rinse and repeat. Okay, we did get everything from inside there. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go out this way. I always thought it was weird that you still have to break into the cop cars inside of a POI that you're clearing. Ooh, double barrel. That to get rid of the abrasion. I can take the honey to get rid of the infection. And drop that. Got him. Now you. That here, nothing right there, but we can break into this sucker. Wish us luck. Because oh. Ooh, a baseball bat. Those cornmeal modify. Take the weighted head mod off that. Scrap that. Let's put it down here. Modify. Put the weighted head mod on. And then put that on. Run to and drop the meat. Oh yeah, I gotta climb on top. Like what the heck? We can easily make those. At least there. Okay, so clearly the game wants us to go down the bigger hole. So we'll go down this one. So the first hole was just somewhere led to somewhere where we already been, and we fell down the hole again. Like so, we're gonna come over to this hole after we check to see if there. Nah. The good thing is I can drop off stuff. Oh no, I died. But I did retrieve the supplies before I died, so that's not technically a failed mission. Scrap that. Grab this. Scrap that. Scrap that. Go down here. Grab these. Scrap that. Grab those. This. That. So the reason why we chose to make this is because of the set bonus. We need one more piece of leather. Up there. Oh, well, that's the leather I already had. Dang it. Oh yeah, that's stuck open. Oh yeah, and I picked up my pike and everything. So I got extremely lucky. We're gonna track this mission just so we can keep track of how close we're getting to it. Ooh. This place doesn't have any boots. Okay. That kind of sucks though, but we'll deal with it. Hello, sir. I have a point to make. I hope you enjoy it. I will say this, after we get this treasure chest, I am thinking we're gonna call it there for the day. What the hell just happened? Sorry for the language. Oh, you. Oh, ow. Well, Ralph, I gotta say, you, my dear good friend, were stocking up. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, dorks, I'm gonna call it there. Hope we all have a great day, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.